Hey there everyone, hope you're having a great day. My name is Bruce Bradbury and I'm a local realtor to the Seattle metropolitan area. I wanted to talk today about 4 things that you really should consider before buying property. So before going out and making a purchase on a piece of land, you should really be thinking about these 4 things. And those 4 things are insurance and repairs, equity, buying versus renting, and tax advantages. Okay, so let's go on to the first thing, equity. When you purchase a property, the property is an asset, meaning that there's a marketplace where those goods are bought and sold, and there are certain prices set by the market, determined by the market. Now, historically in the US, over time, real estate goes up about 4 to 5% in value per year. This is due to a multitude of factors, newer technology being one of them, population growth being another one of them, but equity growth. So when you're renting a property, you're not taking part in the equity growth of that property, but when you own it, you are. Another thing to note on equity is that I like to think of it somewhat like a forced savings account, right? If you buy a property for $100,000 and 18 years down the road, you're 70% paid off on the mortgage, then you have $70,000 of equity. So when you go to sell that property for whatever the cost, $70,000 of that is cash that you're gonna pull directly out of the home sale. So equity is like forced savings. It's cash that you're gonna have later. And that is one thing that you don't get with renting. If you're paying $2,000 a month in rent, you can kind of think of that as, well, that's 24 grand that I'm never gonna get back, and I'm just kind of putting in the waste bin, so to speak. And that brings me to the second point, which is buying versus renting, the cost basis. What do you wanna pay per month? Some properties, it may make more sense to rent those properties. It may be actually cheaper than the mortgage to rent those properties. You wanna run the numbers, tabulate and see, hey, if I buy this property, is it going to make sense for my monthly budget? Is it actually going to fall in line with like what I wanna pay? You could find that you look at a property and say, hey, my monthly rent is $2,000 per month. If I were to buy this property, I'd only be paying $1,800 per month. So in that case, buying the property would make more sense on a monthly basis than renting. The third thing, tax advantages. One of the biggest tax advantages is actually the mortgage interest that you pay every month is write-offable on your taxes. I don't know if write-offable is a word, but you can write it off. If you're paying like a 5% interest rate, say, you can totally write that off on your taxes. So that is one advantage. Tax advantages we can think about as the government incentivizing us to do certain things. The government wants to incentivize us to own real estate because that drives GDP growth and other factors. So one of the tax advantages, there are many more, but all that I'll cover today. And finally, the last thing to consider would be insurance and repairs. When you're renting, you don't care about the quality of the property, you don't care about the insurance policy on the property, but when you own the property, you sure do. If a water heater breaks and you're the owner of the property, guess who gets to fix it? You. You don't get to call a landlord and say, hey, you know, the water heater's broken, I broke a window, the sink is leaky. You don't have anyone to call, so you're the one managing those repairs. Same thing with insurance policy. You're the policy holder, and that is gonna be an additional cost to owning real estate other than renting. All right, everyone, just wanted to make this quick video, talk a little bit about these subjects. Again, my name is Bruce. I'm a realtor, Seattle metro area. If you have any questions, give me a call. Hope you're having a good sunny summer July day. Bye-bye.